Buenos dias a todos. Richard Logan here at Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Mexico 2025. I'm here with Carlos Eudave, Head of Logistics at Chirey, Mexico. Carlos, great to have you here.
Thank you, Richard. It's awesome to stay here 1 year more, so talking about the new tendencies of the logistic process. So thank you so much.
Yeah, excellent. And Carlos, you've just done a fascinating presentation talking about Chirey's logistics evolution in Mexico since the conception, since the introduction of Chirey into the market 3 years ago. Can you talk us through a little bit about the milestones and the project so far?
Yeah, for sure. As you mentioned, we have 3 years in the Mexico market. As global brand, we have 28 years in the market, but it's a very challenging to create a new design of new logistic flow. So I want to divide this answer in three phases. The first one is the launching of the brand in Mexico. So it was very critical for the brand because the brand need to create the new logistic supply chain. So new yards, new partners, new dealers. So we have around 85 dealers around the country. And now the second step was the performance of the operation. We need to standardize all the operation in order to be more competitive and improve our quality process. And the third one that we are working now is the digitalization of the process, integration, and how to be preventive in the logistic process. So we're working very close with China in order to do that, but it's the step that we're working now.
Yeah, excellent. And as a new player experiencing rapid growth and market share here in Mexico, what are some of the major challenges you've faced as a new player in the market, and how have you overcome them?
As a new player, they create the new logistic route, the new supply chain. So I think so is the key process that we need to be careful on that. And then we need to develop our partnership with the new partners. You know, we are new in Mexico market, but we want to have a confidence with them, and we need to cross this wall that we have now with some process. But I think so we are doing very well, and we are working and we are prepared for the future because our expansion plan is very aggressive. So and we are working to have all the things ready in terms of logistics to supply all the vehicles to our dealers in the future that needs to be necessary.
Yeah, and you talked about entering that new phase and continued growth. So what are some of the key priorities around balancing efficiency, cost, and quality?
Very nice question. So I think in the old supply chain, we need to keep some measures in the quality, cost, and efficiency that talking about time. For sure, the thing that it's non-negotiable is quality. We need to keep the quality to deliver a good product to our final customers. And then we need to have the balance between the cost and time, because if we have a hot product and we need to deliver to our final customers, sometimes we need to expedite some shipments, and we need to invest more money in order to don't have any issue in the market. But at the same time, we need to be very smart and creating very good balance between your flows in order to don't sacrifice any time, but be very competitive in the cost. So, and we are looking the right cost. So we are looking the just cost in order to be secure of capacities now, but to have very competitive costs in the market.
Yeah, excellent. And as your customer base grows, so too will their requirements for service parts, vehicle servicing, and aftercare as well. What steps are you taking to ensure that your after-sales logistics network is in place to support them?
Very important question, because after that we sell the vehicles, the most important part for take this customer satisfaction is the service in the after sale. So we are investing a lot so we are taking all of the little points that we have in the aftermarket. We already have one PDC in Mexico with more than 1,000 quarter meters. So with that, we can support and we can feed all the network in Mexico in order to don't have any claim of the aftermarket. We have a 96% of the field radio that is the availability of the parts that the dealers request to us. And for the other special parts, we have an expedite process. We have an expedite flows that we can bring the spare parts from China to Mexico in 2 weeks. So with that, we are very confident that we can give a good service to our customers in the aftermarket.
Yeah, very good. And throughout this event so far, we've heard about some great innovations in logistics. What are some of the innovations that you're bringing to Chirey that you're most excited about, that you think will be real game changers for your network and your optimization?
A lot of things to do, for sure. So one of the last innovations that we make in our logistics, we plan to redesign all the network. Look to have a strong partnership. You look to have a competitive price, and look to have the best time in the market. But as well, at the same time, we are looking to integrate all the systems that we have in the global. I'm talking not in the country. I'm talking in the global brand. We're working very close with China to launch a system that is the master data management, where we have the control of all the process between starting in the ordering until the delivery of the vehicle of the final customer. So it will be a very ambitious plan. We are working on that we will launch on the next year, and we will integrate the AI on this system. So we are exploring, and we are pretty sure that it will help us to have a predictive logistics, and will help us to know what will happen in the future, to be ready now for that.
Excellent, exciting times ahead. And perhaps one final question is, with these ambitions, how can your suppliers and providers best support you and Chirey Mexico to achieve them?
Oh, good question to finalize the interview. But we are not looking only a partner that can provide a service. So can provide only a shipment and trucks. We are looking at a provider that can be with us in a middle term, a provider that can give us a value added in the operation. So we are very open, and we work very close with them, because we can hear to them what are the potential benefits or potential improvements that we can have. And as well, they are open to hear us what we can do. One advantage that I see in Chirey, Mexico, is that we are very fast to change. We can do something now, and we can do something after. So, but we have plan A, plan B, and plan C. So it can give us the flexibility, and our partners knows, and they have very compromise with that, and they help us to achieve that.
Yeah, excellent. In these dynamic, challenging times, having multiple plans and the partners and the network to support you to do that certainly seems key. Fantastic insights. Thank you so much, Carlos. Looking forward to working with you more.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Richard.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Hasta luego.